The flag is up. The roll in line, and away they go in the Vineyard Vines maiden hurdle race. On top is Class Baton. Richard Boucher showing the way towards the first of 12 fences. On the outside, I'm a Speedy Guy. Super Saturday being brought under control, and Arrows Conquest. On top by 7 lengths, Class Baton showing the way now, long way between fences here, going down towards the second fence in the chute. Class Baton shows the way. Super Saturday on the inside, Arrows Conquest now moving into second, and I'm a Speedy Guy in fourth. As they head down the hill into the chute for the first time, fences 2 and 3, Class Baton shows the way. The gap has narrowed now. Arrows Conquest catching up, as the rest of the field is also. I'm a Speedy Guy on the outside. They clear the second and head towards the third. Class Baton still shows the way. Super Saturday in second, Arrows Conquest in third, and I'm a Speedy Guy close up in fourth as they head down the hill behind the pond and towards the fourth of 12 fences. It's a battle on the front end now between Class Baton and Super Saturday. Super Saturday nosing out, now a half a length, now a length in front over Class Baton, who is in second place. Arrows Conquest in third, and I'm a Speedy Guy in fourth as they go out of sight. Back into view now, it is Super Saturday on top by 4 as they head towards the fourth fence. Safely over the fourth, Super Saturday on top, Class Baton in second, Arrows Conquest in third, another 5 lengths back to I'm a Speedy Guy as they are coming close to completing the first circuit, getting ready for the second. At the fifth, bubbles a bit, but Super Saturday stays up, and Class Baton takes that opportunity to come alongside. Arrows Conquest in third, I'm a Speedy Guy in fourth as they head towards the sixth fence. Over the sixth, Class Baton, Richard Boucher aboard again, showing the way as he did the first time through. Super Saturday in second place. Arrows Conquest and I'm a Speedy Guy as they approach the seventh fence. Over the seventh, now a long way to the eighth. Class Baton showing the way. Super Saturday in second place, that's Arrows Conquest in third, and I'm a Speedy Guy in fourth. A distance of about 10 lengths from front to back as they go down the hill now for the final time and into the chute and fence number 8. Class Baton showing the way. Class Baton on top, Super Saturday in second. Arrows Conquest right on his flank, and another 3 lengths back to I'm a Speedy Guy. They've cleared the 8th fence and now to the 9th. Still Class Baton on top. Arrows Conquest making a move on the inside now. Super Saturday in third. I'm a Speedy Guy in fourth as they head down the hill for the final time and go behind the pond and out of sight. 3 more fences to jump. Class Baton on top as they went out of view. They'll be back into sight momentarily. Headed towards the third from home. And it is still Class Baton. Super Saturday has now moved back into contention. Arrows Conquest in third, and I'm a Speedy Guy in fourth as they clear the third from home. Now 2 more fences to go. Class Baton on the inside by a half a length over Super Saturday. Now here comes Arrows Conquest making a move. It's further back now to I'm a Speedy Guy. 1 more fence to go, 3 across the course. In here comes Arrows Conquest now on the inside as they head towards the last fence. Arrows Conquest over that fence, Class Baton in second, Super Saturday in third, and I'm a Speedy Guy in fourth, but it's going to be Arrows Conquest as they head here home in the Vineyard Vines maiden hurdle race. And it is Arrows Conquest, Class Baton in second, Super Saturday in third, and I'm a Speedy Guy in fourth.
Horses to the paddock for the second race, please.
Thank you.
One more.
We have 2 winners from the Vineyard Vines drawing, ladies and gentlemen.
They're going into line now for starter Graham Alcock. The flag is up. And they're off. To the early lead is Imperial Way, showing the way. Honor Emblem in second. Worried Man in third, and it's a length or so back to Heron's Well. Class Classic on the inside. Triplicate on the outside. And Ed's Big Bet as they come through the stretch for the first of 3 times. Imperial Way on top, Worried Man in second place. In third is Heron's Well, right alongside of Honor Emblem. Then comes Triplicate, Class Classic, and Ed's Big Bet. They come toward the second of 16 timber fences. Imperial Way on top, Worried Man in second place. Heron's Well in third, Honor Emblem, Class Classic, Ed's Big Bet starting to move up a bit, and Triplicate. They have 2 fences in the bottom. Imperial Way on top, Worried Man in second place, Heron's Well in third. Heron's Well jumping well there. Imperial Way jumps best of all. Ed's Big Bet now moved into third position as they come to the 4th fence. Imperial Way remains on top, Worried Man in second place, Ed's Big Bet in third, Heron's Well as they go out of sight. When they come back into view, they'll be heading towards the 5th of 16 timber fences. Imperial Way was on top when they went out of sight and remains so as they come back into view with Worried Man in second place. Ed's Big Bet just about a neck off of him. Then it's Heron's Well and Honor Emblem, followed by Triplicate and Class Classic. Over the 5th, they head towards the 6th fence. Ed's Big Bet has taken the lead now as they head towards the 6th. Ed's Big Bet on top. Christopher Reed showing the way. Ed's Big Bet followed by Imperial Way, Worried Man in third. Heron's Well, Honor Emblem, Triplicate, and Class Classic. They head towards the 7th of 16 now. Ed's Big Bet starting to pull away just a bit with Christopher Reed on top, but Imperial Way is hanging right in there, as is Worried Man, just another 7 lengths back off the lead as they jump the 7th. Ed's Big Bet, Imperial Way, Worried Man as they go out of sight momentarily, headed toward the bottom and the next 2 fences. Ed's Big Bet on top at the 8th. Imperial Way, Worried Man, Heron's Well, Triplicate, Honor Emblem, and Class Classic over the 10th. They come back into view. They'll be headed towards the 11th of 16. And one more time to go around after this. Out of sight, Ed's Big Bet had the lead. Christopher Reed aboard for Ken Ross. Ed's Big Bet has now widened that lead to about 10 lengths. Heads toward the 11th of 16. That's Ed's Big Bet on top. Another 10 lengths back to Imperial Way. Another 5 lengths back to Worried Man. Heron's Well, Honor Emblem, Triplicate, and Class Classic in that order. Headed towards the 12th. Ed's Big Bet running easily on top for Christopher Reed. Ed's Big Bet shows the way to the rest of the field towards the 12th fence. Ed's Big Bet, Imperial Way, Worried Man, Class Classic. Triplicate now starting to move up into 4th position alongside Heron's Well. Class Classic and Honor Emblem trails the field. And now on the last circuit, Ed's Big Bet showing the way and widening his lead over Imperial Way, Worried Man, Heron's Well, Triplicate, Class Classic, and Honor Emblem. The crowd now looking up for the last 4 fences in this Fourth home now. And Big Bet on top. Big Bet clears that one. Fair. Every way, Worried Man. Earth Will on the outside. Triple on the inside. Fast Magic and Honor Emblem. All safely over that. Two more fences to go. And Big Bet on top. As they come back to do it, so let's Big Bet and Imperial Way now starting to make the move on them. As is Worried Man. Trip again, but it is still Ed Big Bet with only two fences left to go. Imperial Way is now starting to close the distance. Ed Big Bet on top. Imperial Way in second, and here comes Worried Man making a run, as is Triplicate. One more fence to go. It is Ed Big Bet as they dash for home. One fence to go. They steady. Over at Ed Big Bet. Ed Big Bet on top. Worried Man trying to get there, as is Imperial Way, but it's Ed's Big Bet. Worried Man, Imperial Way, Triplicate in fourth. Fast Classic in fifth. Followed by Honor Emblem and Herman Bell.
The memory of John Fearing, sponsored by Big Palm Colonial Auto Center. With trophies from Keller and George, the winner, number 2, is Big Bet, owned by Ken Rolls Farm, trained by Neil Mars. And ridden eventually by Christopher Reed, and the time was 5:52 and 3. In second place is the number 4, Worried Man, owned by Holiday Via Jr., trained by Jack Fisher, ridden by Gus Dahl. Number 6 was third, Imperial Way, owned by Maryfield Farm, trained by Thomas Forson, ridden by Kieran Norris.
The flag is up. Bell of the Congo first in line. Brilliant match. Altruistic Tales, Acela, Ray Delight, Uptown, Lady Greeley, Powerful Sarah, and they're off. In the middle of the course, it is Uptown with the early lead, followed by Lady Greeley, Ray Delight, Brilliant Match. Bell of the Congo on the inside is Take Her to the Top. Altruistic Tales, Acela, Powerful Sarah, and Deep Run completes the field as they jump the first of 12. The long run now down to the second and third fence in the chute. Uptown shows the way, followed by Lady Greeley in second place. It's 2 lanes back to Ray Delight. Brilliant Match. Take Her to the Top as they go out of sight behind the crowd. They're into the chute now with Uptown showing the way. Lady Greeley, Ray Delight, Altruistic Tales in fourth. Take Her to the Top in fifth. Brilliant Match. Bell of the Congo on the outside in sixth. Acela, Powerful Sarah, and Deep Run completes the field. They've now completed 3 of the 12 brush fences, headed down the hill behind the pond, and then disappeared behind the tent momentarily. Uptown was showing the way when they went out of sight. They'll be coming toward the 4th fence when they come back into view. Altruistic Tales now has the lead over Uptown. Lady Greeley in 3rd, Ray Delight in 4th as they jump the 4th fence, headed towards the 5th. Head-to-head, nose-to-nose between Altruistic Tales and Uptown. Lady Greeley in 3rd, Ray Delight in fourth as they come to the fifth fence. Then it's Acela, Brilliant Match, Belle of the Congo, Take Her to the Top, Powerful Sarah, and Deep Run completes the field at the sixth fence. It is still Altruistic Tales showing the way. Altruistic Tales, Richard Boucher aboard as they come toward the seventh fence. Altruistic Tales, Uptown, Lady Greeley, Ray Delight, Acela, then Brilliant Match, Take Her to the Top, Belle of the Congo, Powerful Sarah, and Deep Run. They have a long run now to the eighth and ninth fence in the chute. Again, Altruistic Tales showing the way over Uptown by about a length and a half at this point. This is the final time around. Altruistic Tales on top by a length now. Uptown not letting them get away. Ray Delight right up in the bunch, along with Lady Greeley. It's been that way for a good part of this race, as they now have three fences to clear. Altruistic Tales on top. Lady Greeley now is moved in contention in second place. Ray Delight is making the move at third. Acela's now in fourth. Uptown dropping back to fifth. They'll come back into sight momentarily as they head towards the third from home. That's Altruistic Tales on top. Ray Delight now has moved into second place. And making a move on the leader as they come to the third from home. And it's Ray Delight on top by a neck. Ray Delight, here comes Belle of the Congo, fastest of all on the outside. Belle of the Congo, Ray Delight, Take Her to the Top, and Uptown in fourth. But as they head towards the last, it is Belle of the Congo all by himself. Belle of the Congo at the last, followed by Take Her to the Top. And here comes Ray Delight trying to come back again along with Acela. Brilliant Match and Deep Run, but it's going to be Belle of the Congo here to win. Belle of the Congo, Take Her to the Top, Acela and, Ray Delight and Brilliant Match.
No changes in the fourth race. No changes in the fourth race at this time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The field is headed out toward the start. The flag is up. They're all in line. And away they go in the Daniel Van Clief Memorial. To the early lead, Sumo Power takes the lead, followed by Southwest in second place. They come to the first of 12 fences, completes then on the outside. And it's three across the track for Sumo Power, Southwest, and Complete Zen. Then Sulwan, Haishi Soar, Complete Zen. Now dropping back just a bit, Orchestra Leader in fifth. Final Straw completes the field as they go down the hill towards the chute. And fences number 2 and 3. Showing the way down the hill, Sumo Power by a half a length over Southwest. Then it's another length back to Haishi Soar. Length and a half to Orchestra Leader. They approach the third fence. Sumo Power on top, Southwest in second place. Sulwan in third, Haishi Soar in fourth. Orchestra Leader, Complete Zen, and Final Straw in that order as they go around the far side of the pond and briefly out of sight. Sumo Power on top as they go out of sight. Sumo Power Charles Green aboard. They head up the hill towards the fourth fence. Headed towards the fourth of 12, back into view. It's head and head there for Southwest and Sumo Power. Heishi Soar as they jump the fourth. Sumo Power jumps the best there and jumps to the lead by 3/4 of a length over Southwest. Heishi Soar on the outside. Orchestra leader now making a move. Sulwan right in the group along with Final Straw moving up and Complete Zen as they approach the 6 of 12 fences. At the 6, Southwest shows the way briefly. Orchestra leader on the outside, Heishi Soar right along there, and Sumo Power, Sulwan, Final Straw, and Complete Zen. Tightly bunched as they approach the 7th fence. And Heishi Soar loses his rider at the 7th. Now it's a battle between stablemates. Southwest on the front. Sulwan in second place. Orchestra leader tightly up in third. Here comes Final Straw splitting horses. Sumo Power on the inside and Complete Zen trails the field. Down into the chute now for the final time. Fences 8 and 9. Southwest shows the way. Sulwan right alongside. Orchestra leader, Final Straw now about 3 lengths back. Orchestra leader another 4 back with Sumo Power and Complete Zen as they jump the 4th. They have 3 more fences to go. Southwest was on top as they went out of sight. They come back into view. It is Sulwan on the outside, Southwest on the inside. It's another 5 lengths back to Final Straw, another 5 back to Orchestra leader Sumo Power, and Complete Zen completes the field, but on the front end it is Sulwan now with a length lead over Southwest, but here comes Final Straw and a burst on the outside. Final Straw in second place, but Sulwan takes back over and comes home toward the final fence. At the final fence, it is Sulwan on top. Final Straw trying to get there. Southwest, Sumo Power, Orchestra leader now splitting horses to get into third position. Complete Zen, but it is Sulwan on top. Sulwan, Final Straw, Orchestra leader, Sumo Power, Southwest, and Complete Zen.
Where anybody is?
Just smile nice.
I don't see them.
I don't know where she is. It's that girl in the pink.
I've got one in the next, so
Wait a minute. Let me put this away.
let's take a nice picture.
Yeah, just, we're gonna have to wing it, guys, because
Okay, now shades off. All right, one more time.
The results of the 4th race, the Daniel Vane Clief from
I was given really simple instructions. Jimmy just kind of left it to me. He said the horse can be anywhere. So we just went to jump the first nicely and see what happened after that. He got, as the race went on, the horse grew with confidence. And I thought we went a good gallop, and he kept going right the way to the end. And I think there's a little bit of improvement still to come, but that was great. I couldn't have asked any more for today.
He's actually, I thought a lot of this horse all along. He ran to Aiken and he was unlucky there and he fell. And he come in here, he should have been winning this race. I hate to say that, but he should have been. He's a very nice horse. And he shows it at home, but doing it in the afternoon is another thing, you know. But he did it today and I was really happy with him.
We're making a quick move to the start now. The flag is up. Everybody's moving. And they're off. Nice start. That's Marine Officer on top. Now Hidden Trail taking the lead. Then Marine Officer. Class Launch in third, Wolverton in fourth, St. Nicholas in fifth, and Bold Experience in sixth. They've crossed the first of 12, now headed down toward the chute, and fences 2 and 3. Hidden Trail shows the way. Marine Officer right behind. It's a gap of about 6 or 7 back to Class Launch. Another couple back to Wolverton, St. Nicholas, and Bold Experience. At the second fence, it is Hidden Trail on top. Hidden Trail shows the way to the third fence. Hidden Trail, Marine Officer right behind in a large gap of 10-15 lengths. Back to Class Launch, St. Nicholas, Wolverton, and Bold Experience. But on the front end, it is all Hidden Trail, leading the way down the hill by now 8 lengths over Marine Officer as they go out of sight and head towards the fourth fence. When they went out of sight, it was Hidden Trail. They come back into view. It is Hidden Trail again. Headed towards the fourth fence, all alone on the front. A gap of about 10 to 15 lengths back to Marine Officer, then Class Launch, another 5 back. Wolverton, St. Nicholas, and Bold Experience. At the fifth, Hidden Trail shows the way. Hidden Trail on top as they head towards the sixth. Marine Officer in second place. Class Launch, Wolverton, St. Nicholas, and Bold Experience. But at the sixth, it is still Hidden Trail. The gap now not quite as deep as it was in the beginning. They head towards the seventh fence. Hidden Trail. Kieran Norris on top. But they're catching up to him now. Hidden Trail, Marine Officer. Class Launch in third. St. Nicholas has moved into fourth. Wolverton dropped back to fifth. And Bold Experience completes the field as they head down the chute for the last time. Fences 8 and 9 in the chute. Hidden Trail still maintains a lead as they go down the hill. Marine Officer now has closed that gap to about 2.5 lengths. Another half length back to Class Launch. Then St. Nicholas, Wolverton, and Bold Experience as they jump the 8th. Now headed towards the 9th. At the 9th, it's going to be Hidden Trail on top. Marine Officer in second place. St. Nicholas has moved into third. Marine Officer now taking aim on the leader as they go down the hill for the last time past the pond. 2-length lead for Hidden Trail, Marine Officer. St. Nicholas, Wolverton has now moved up. Class Launch has dropped back, and Bold Adventure completes the field. They come back into view. It's Hidden Trail at the top as he's been since the beginning. Hidden Trail now. Wolverton starting to make a move on the outside as they come to the third from home. Wolverton jumps to the lead. But here comes St. Nicholas splitting horses and taking over. St. Nicholas on top, Wolverton in second place, and here comes Class Launch. As they approach the second last, it is St. Nicholas on top. St. Nicholas now comes to the final fence. St. Nicholas, Class Launch. Bold Experience has moved up, as has Wolverton, now starting to drop back. Wolverton having a bit of a problem at the fence, but it's St. Nicholas on top. Here comes Class Launch trying to get there in Bold Experience, but it's going to be St. Nicholas at the wire. St. Nicholas, Class Launch, Bold Experience, and it looks like Marine Officer was fourth.
Number 1, the
Happy
time
group.
4:05 and 2.
One more.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes racing here at the 2013 Spring Races at Foxfield. We thank everyone for coming.